Hey there, happy Wednesday. I am making low carb crab cakes and coleslaw tonight. I've never made either one of those, so this is going to be super interesting. I've also never used my air fryer, so if you want to use an air fryer, I'll show you what happens like after I put the crab cakes in there, but I heard that they're a way to make crab cakes crispy, so I was gonna do that without any oil. So we'll see if that actually works. If it doesn't, you'll see like the remnants of it afterwards. But this is Irreverent Health's I Can't Even meals. The intention of these things is that they can be done either quickly or with few ingredients, or kind of when you think that you can't, you start to cook and then you can. But tonight should be pretty much an I Can't Even version of this. So a couple things. On the Irreverent Health, so there's two things. One, if you like these videos, please go to the Irreverent Health YouTube page and click subscribe and the little bell. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We're at 70. We're so close. But that'll help us be able to make some customizations, and actually there'll be a whole bunch of videos over there that from our previous, they're just previous I Can't Even meals. They're all in one place. So that's number one. Number two, there's an Irreverent Health Facebook page. I haven't really put anything on there except for one poll. The poll was, hey, do you guys want to see me make something with chicken or with crab? You guys chose crab. Did you know that crab is super expensive? I did not. I don't know why I said chicken or crab. I don't know why I made those two choices. So I Googled, where can I get an expensive crab? Guess where I found? Oops, wait, you can't see it. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's sells crab in their frozen section. So just FYI, I love Whole Foods. Whole Foods is awesome. It's amazing. But their crab was like $19, $25 for a little can like this much. And I was like, I don't even know if I like crab. I can't do that. So if you are in an area that has a Trader Joe's, do yourself a solid. It comes in these little packs. It's in the frozen section, so you have to defrost it. I just put it in a bath of water to defrost it. So we're gonna try that. And then we're gonna make coleslaw. So again, packaged coleslaw, make it easy on yourself. That's easy. I had some coleslaw left over from the other day when I did the egg roll in a bowl. But tonight we're gonna start with, we're actually not gonna start with the crab. We are gonna start with the things we're gonna put into the crab cake. So again, I've never made one before. So, you know, if you have any suggestions as I go along, just let me know. But what I've done is I diced a little bit of red pepper and green pepper and a little bit of parsley, and I'm gonna put that into a bowl. And does anybody say anything? Not yet. Okay. So that goes into a bowl pretty easily, right? Also, because peppers are so big and they're kind of expensive, again, Trader Joe's was pretty helpful with this, but I cut them up into little dippers. So I'm gonna use the mustard sauce that I'm gonna do with the crab cake as like a dipping, like this will be my little dippers that I'll do both and have a little bit of green and have that little sauce. The next thing is Greek yogurt. So 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt. I have two. I have a kefir, which I haven't tried yet, and then I have a Trader Joe's organic. So I'm gonna try the Trader Joe's one for right now and see if that works. Did you guys, I literally have done this 14 times. I swear. This is why I can't have nice things. Taylor Swift said it right. Ugh, so messy all the time. You should eat with me. It's not great. All right, so I'm gonna take a tablespoon of Greek yogurt, put it in the bowl, and then I'm gonna do 1 egg, and you can double this recipe if you have a family. It sounds sad that I don't have a family, so it's just a 1 serving kind of deal. So I've got the 1 egg in the bowl, and then a half a teaspoon, or tablespoon rather, of baking powder. So let me just wash this off because that's gross. And you're welcome. I'm pretty sure you just got to see my legs. So, you know. And if you have questions along the way, let me know. So half a tablespoon of baking powder. And then we're gonna do 3/4 teaspoon of, so they said Old Bay seasoning, but I was at Trader Joe's, and guess who doesn't have Old Bay seasoning? Trader Joe's. So what are you supposed to do? You Google in the middle of Trader Joe's and you figure out what's equitable to that. So they said the seasoning salt from Trader Joe's is the same thing. I hope that's true. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm really tasting for. So 3/4 teaspoon. So I'm just gonna do a half of one here. Oh, that's a full one. So I'm gonna do 3/4 teaspoon right there. And then I'm gonna mix it up. I wish I had more to say. Crab is actually, the reason I chose crab and chicken is because they are really lean protein that you can have more of. And so sometimes we just want more volume in our meals, and crab is a really great way to do that. It's a good amount of protein, and again, you get to just feel like you're having more. So, all right, so this is what it kind of looks like. It's a bowl full of all the things I just mixed together. And if you have, again, I'm gonna stop saying if you have questions. If you have questions, you'll ask me, right? I bought this shirt, by the way, for Valentine's Day one year, and then I realized it's the length of a dress, so I haven't really had an opportunity to wear it, so I'm glad I'm wearing it with you guys. All right, this is the crab. I'm sure there are nicer crabs out there, but this one from Trader Joe's was only $8.99 for 8 ounces. Again, I go back to how much the other one was, and so I would rather try this first and see if it works. So that's 4 ounces. It comes in 2 4-ounce packs. Ooh, that smells like crab too. I'm not used to seafood. Next time I'm gonna ask for 2 proteins that I'm familiar with. I mean, chicken I'm familiar with, so I guess that would have worked out. But nobody wanted to see that except for Lindsay Godecker, or Godecker. I keep saying Godecker. She's got a fun last name. All right, so this now looks like congealed crab. So I'm gonna break it up just a little bit so that it doesn't feel like that. Traditional crab cakes have a binder. So they are made with panko crumbs, or they're made with a lot of breadcrumbs. I don't know if you've ever been to Houston's. They actually, my understanding is, I was just about to speak like as if I've had one. I haven't. I've just heard really great things about it. They, at Houston's, which is now Hillstone, and I just lost some crab on my floor, gross, do a really great job of doing a lot of crab versus binder. So this, wow, this really looks actually really great. That's a lot of crab. That's only 8 ounces. Holy shnikes. If you're doing the 5-in-1, the egg would put you over the top regarding this being 1 portion size, so just be careful with that. But otherwise, probably 6 ounces of crab with the 1 egg would work out. So the only other thing that I can imagine that I need to add is salt and pepper, right? Did I forget that? Was that part of this? It was. Hold on. All right, so salt and pepper. If you're someone like me who sometimes doesn't have time to do things, if you want to get your stuff already pre-done, like if you only had parsley that wasn't already chopped, maybe it was a dried version, that would be great. Don't feel bad about that. And also, Publix sells the peppers already cut up too. So if you needed to save time and just do this really quickly for your family, that would work out too. All right, so I've mixed everything together. I'm not gonna taste it because I don't know if that's gonna be good or not. But now I'm gonna use what I've got. So I'm gonna take my ice cream scoop. So if you thought this was just for ice cream, or cookies, I would encourage you to use it for so many other things. This little guy I got off of Amazon, there's 3 different sizes, and they're wonderful kitchen tools because it basically creates a uniform ball or scoop when it's really hard to do with a spoon. So I'm gonna make little crab cakes because what I heard, or what I read, was that because this doesn't have any binder, that they might fall apart if I'm not really gentle with them, and then they're not small. So basically this is probably gonna make, it looks like it's probably gonna make probably 12 crab cakes, I think. That's not bad, right? Does anybody like crab? Can you give me a thumbs up if you like crab? But here's the thing, I don't like the binders because I feel like, and this whole thing with I Can't Even Meals and this whole irreverent health thing is really just trying to figure out, is there another way to do this? Like, is there another way to, like, why do we use binders? Maybe we don't have to, and see if it's delicious. So that's why I'm doing this. You would put these in the fridge for about an hour to help set them, potentially. I'm gonna do you a solid, I'm gonna put them in the air fryer and see if it works out, and then I'll I'll let you know. So for right now, I'm gonna put them to the side, and then I'll show you in the chat later on, like what happened with them. With the mustard sauce, it is essentially just a 1/4 cup of yogurt. So I have a spoon. So I'm gonna use the rest of the Trader Joe's. So again, trying to use the ingredients that I have here. So 1/4 cup of yogurt, and then Dijon mustard. It's about 1/4 cup of that too. So I'm gonna just guess there. And then lemon juice. It says fresh lemon juice, but I have a lemon, but I want it to be pretty. Like I want to use that as part of my garnish. So I'm gonna find my store-bought lemon juice. And I'm gonna put that in here. And so that becomes, dipping sauces are so easy, y'all. It makes it just that little bit more flavorful. And a lot of times we think we have to use sour cream or things that are really heavy, and we don't. Like there are plenty of products out there and plenty of other ingredients that'll give us the same experience, but with less of a nutritional impact that's negative on our bodies. So let's see how that tastes. That's tangy. That's really good. I'm gonna set that to the side. That's the dipping sauce for the crabs. Finally, coleslaw. I use the food processor. It has 3 different attachments to make this coleslaw, because when I made the egg rolls with just chopping, it was way too chunky. So there are about 2 cups of coleslaw in here. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one because I haven't tried the kefir. Has anybody tried this yet? Kefir cup. Let's see, I missed it live. How many will this make if I don't have an air fryer? Can they be baked? Erin, I'm so glad you are actually seeing it live right now. You didn't miss it live. So I was saying that you could double this recipe and get double out of it, but I think this is gonna make about 12 little mini crab cakes. And yes, absolutely. The original recipe allowed for, like, you put a little bit of oil in a pan, like a tablespoon or 2 in a pan, and you lightly fry them. Like fry them, right? Like just lightly fry them with a tablespoon or 2 of oil, but with double this recipe. So it's not a lot of oil, but it's used to help cook and bind it. Let's see, I see a cookbook in your future. Heather, you are the nicest. I'd have to take everybody else's recipes or learn. Maybe I would learn for myself. Okay, where is my spoon? Oh, it's over here. So, all right, well, that's tangy. Woo, that's tangy. That's really good, actually. That's gonna be really good with the crab. Coleslaw, traditionally made with lots of mayo, which is super fatty, and it's not the greatest kind of fat. So trying the Greek yogurt. This is kefir yogurt. So it's got a lot of protein in it. It's got, how much protein? 20 grams of protein. So be super careful if you're on the 5-in-1 with the different kinds of yogurt. Maybe get the is it Bage? I don't know how to say that. Bage 2% one is probably your best bet. But I'm gonna use this, and what am I using? I'm using a 1/4 cup, so about that much. In goes right here. Then 1 tablespoon of mustard, and then I'll just might as well use. I've got the measuring spoons right here. All right. Is Sam Prestonbach watching? Hi! Would you make crab cakes? I feel like you would. You're from Louisiana. I feel like that would be something that you would do, and you would like probably have a much better recipe than I have right here. But, all right, so 1 tablespoon of mustard, vinegar, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So it said apple cider vinegar. I don't know why they, Sam, you're hungry? I hope this works out. I'm gonna show you guys pictures after, and you'll know whether or not this was a good one. I may have to, maybe the air fryer will work. It's my first time ever using it. But I think that's it. Salt and pepper is right here. Did I forget something? Oh, you know what? The crab cakes were supposed to have Worcestershire sauce in there too. I totally forgot. Heck yeah, nope, I don't have a recipe for that yet. Ooh, that surprises me, girl. I feel like that's something that you would normally have, because I don't know why I think Louisiana and I think crab cakes. I guess crab is more northeast, right? Right. We also have a 1/4 cup of parsley, and I forgot about that, so I'm just gonna do a really rough chop here. Ooh, that's really fragrant. You guys, herbs are so great. Like if you're trying to get your greens in, herbs are a really great way to do that. They are super flavorful. They brighten up all your dishes. They make them more fun than just, you know, boring stuff. They make a salad really, like if you added basil or thyme or something, it makes it so much more enjoyable. So for the coleslaw, now I'm just going to basically mix that puppy up. And it'll marinate. The lemon juice and vinegar will break down that the coleslaw, the cabbage. And okay, so now what are we talking as far as ingredients? Let's just review really quickly what we're talking about. We have super lean crab that we got from Trader Joe's. We have a little bit of bell pepper, a little bit of red pepper, parsley, and then we have a little bit of Greek yogurt in our dipping sauce in our crab cakes. We have 1 egg in the crab cakes. We have coleslaw with cabbage, a little bit of Dijon mustard, Greek yogurt, salt and pepper, and parsley and lemon juice. So like it's all lean and green. Now it's just about like portion sizing that out. But how fun is that? Like you have coleslaw, a dipping sauce, you have a little bit of bell pepper to dip, and then also crab cakes. I'm so excited to try this, you guys. And hey, Angie. Angie, I keep asking Angie because she's got 2 boys if she'll actually cook this ever. So I'm curious if crab is on their menu or not. But Jill, that looks really good. It is. I'm excited to try it. Let me try this actually. Sorry, this is gross, but all about myself. That's really good. The parsley brightens it up really well. That's actually really yummy. Okay, just a reminder, if you like these videos, if you think that they're helpful, please go to the Irreverent Health YouTube page and click subscribe and hit the little bell. Follow me on Instagram at Irreverent Health, and then contact me, like play around on that Facebook page and suggest things here. Like if you have an idea for a protein or another I can't even meal. I love playing and trying. And yeah, I'll post what these crab cakes end up looking like at the end. Okay, have a great Wednesday. Bye.